What is going on, guys? In this guide, I'm going to cover the best tips on how to hit diamond. I just reached diamond with a 70% win ratio out of my last 100 games, and I want to make sure that you guys can do it as well without wasting your entire life just gaming in front of your PC. So, I'm going to cover tips that actually help you improve. And why am I so certain of it? This is because I've done them on stream, and I went all the way from being a complete hard stack Plat IV 350 games all the way to a 70% win ratio D4 in 1 month in 100 games. So without further hesitation, let's get right into it. Tip number 1, and before I'm going to spit it out, I'm not a hippie or anything, no disrespect to hippies, but I'm not it. I actually think that if you're going to take one tip out of all of them, this is the one that you should listen to. Have fun. And hear me out on that one. Getting to diamond is not going to be easy, and it will require effort, and it will require you to put some value into your game and intend to hit like diamond or whatever elo you're trying to get. But guess what? If you're not going to have fun with whatever you're playing, after 100 games you're going to drop it because you're not having fun. And League of Legends at the end of the day is a game for 99% of the players. So have fun. And on top of all of it, your brain will not learn as fast because the brain works in mysterious ways, and when you enjoy what you're doing, it learns like 10 times faster. So let's sum it up. I'm not a hippie, but have some fun. Alright, so tip number 2, and if you're not living under a rock and you have seen any other guide on how to improve, how to get better, etc., I'm more than certain that you've heard this one, and this is because this tip is extremely important. Have a small champion pool. Have a champion pool of between 1 to 3 champions, and this is because the more you play a certain champion, the faster you're going to learn it, and the faster you're going to learn it, the best results you're going to get with it, which means the better result, the more LP, you got the point. One more note though, until diamond, counters don't matter as much. Your opponents are not as good as you think they are. They're not going to capitalize on every single little mistake you're going to do. Just pick the champions you decided to play and stick to them. Tip number 3, my personal favorite. Have a basic game fundamental to practice on every single game. Every game you're going to play, you're gonna have one of the following things you want to practice on. Warding, jungle tracking, map awareness, farming, wave management, tab to check information and items, or champion mastery. These are basically the basic game fundamentals you need in order to hit diamond. Alright, you're going to focus on only one objective for at least 3 games in a row, and all of these fundamentals will slowly become a habit. One extra note for you guys, I came up with the most mindless way to make sure I don't forget to do those things. Because I know that at the end of the day, I have a monkey brain and I'm just a monkey with a plan. So what I'm doing is the following. I turn a 10-second interval in the background. You can look it up in YouTube. And every 10 seconds, it beeps and reminds me that I need to look at the map. I need to ward. I need to press tab. For more drills, feel free to check my stream and ask about them. Tip number 4, and that's a harsh one, focus on yourself. You are the only factor that remains the same in every single one of your games. There are a whole lot of variables in this game, but the only variable that you can control is the U variable. So if you make sure that the U variable makes as least mistakes as possible, your win ratio will skyrocket and you're going to win this game. If you got ganked, it's not a jungle diff, it's a ward diff. If you died 1 versus 1, it's not counter pick, you didn't play it safe enough. Think, how can I improve, and not how can I tilt myself. While we are already on the subject of mistakes and monkeys, tip number 5, mute all and don't type. You are always wrong and your team is always right. If you think otherwise, they will AFK and they will run it down. Don't get there, don't type, mute all. Tip number 6. The first game of the day is always pain. Well, not anymore. Warm-ups. Before you're queuing up for that first game of the day, every day, warm yourself up. Your instinct is not as sharp in the first game. Your brain does not think as fast. So, go to all dodge game for 15 minutes, go to practice tool, watch your favorite streamer, play an ARM, do whatever you think works for you before you start that first game. Tip number 7, take a break. If you just won 3 games, take a break. If you had a tilting game, take a break. If you're sad, take a break. If you're mad, take a break. Whatever it is, make sure that you're only playing at your peak. If you're sad, mad, or bad, everything is fine. The game will be there tomorrow. Take a break. It sounds like a commercial, but it is. Tip number 8. Yeah, I think it's 8. You are the biggest man in the world. You are here to save the planet. No, but for real, you are the leader. Pings. Whatever you think is the right call, ping it, spam it. At the end of the day, you're playing chess with cool characters. In chess you have the horse, in League you have Hecarim. In chess you have the queen, lol, queen. Chess, king, League, Garen? You got the point. The more info you give your team, the higher chances you have of winning. Whatever you think is right, you are the leader. You ping it, you spam it, they answer your call. Tip number 9, embrace the dodge or train your off roll. You are going to get secondary roll from time to time, and if you don't know how to play your secondary roll, it's insta-loss. You either dodge these games or you train your secondary roll. Whatever you decide, you gotta stick with it. On top of that, you gotta embrace the dodge. You gotta embrace the fact that matchmaking is not balanced. Matchmaking is actually kinda trash. You go to op.gg before every single game you're playing, and if one of your teammates is on a massive losing streak, 5 or plus losing streak, you dodge him. If they have less than 45% win ratio, you dodge him. Don't worry, you'll thank me later. So, before we'll hop into the last tip of the day, if you have any question about any of the tips that you've heard so far, let me know what it is in the comment section right below the stream. If you found any of the tips valuable, smash the like button to make sure that YouTube shares this video with more people that are actually serious about their climb to diamond. And with that being said, let's go into tip number 10. Use all the resources Riot gives you. And they give you a lot. Use the practice tool to practice your combos, to practice your clears, to practice your damage, to practice farming. Download games to review bad games. Use low dodge game to make sure you have better dodging skills. Use low dodge game to make sure that you hit skill shots better. Watch high elo people playing the game to their fullest potential. And to top it all off, if you have any trouble reviewing games, feel free to join my stream. In the near future, I'm going to do free reviews, so feel free to come and abuse that. I have the schedule in our Discord channel, so if you want to come and abuse it, join the Discord, join the stream. Hope to see you all there. Peace, and I'm out. See you all next time.